Well, hello there today. We finished yesterday's devotional time looking at God's instruction to us in Hebrews about how we are to gather together to encourage one another and to strategize together how we can live out the kind of life that Christ did, waiting upon others, serving others. Um, The promise that he gives us, that we looked at yesterday from James, is that if we would ask, he would answer. If we would ask for wisdom as to when, where, how, with whom to gather, he will give us an answer. I hope you're praying that way and expecting him to answer, because he will if we persist. Keep knocking on Papa's door. He's going to open that door, and he's going to show you the places and the people with whom he wants you to meet and how you can meet with them. He'll do the same with regard to who he wants you to be a witness to, and who he wants you to bless, and who he wants you to serve. He'll show you who, he'll show you how, he'll show you when. You can expect him to answer. I expect him to answer. Sometimes the answer comes a little slower than I would like, but it always comes if I persist. And I have many testimonies of that, but I don't have time to put that in this particular devotional study. The mind of Christ is to reach out beyond himself, to enter the world of others in very practical ways. He demonstrates not only affection for us and sympathy, but he practices empathy. Empathy means really getting involved in a practical way, helping others. I can see a guy trying to push his car down the street to a station because it's run out of gas, and I can really feel for him. So I feel for you, I can shout out the window. Um, and I can have great sympathy as I drive away thinking, boy, that guy's really miserable, I'm sure, in this 106-degree weather. Or I can park my car, in my case as a man, and I can get behind the car, his car, and I can help him push it up to the pump. That's empathy. We need to do more than have affection or feel for people and sympathy. Oh, poor guy or woman. We can roll up our sleeves and get involved in helping them in some way. Again, if we pray for wisdom with regard to how to do that and opportunities to do that, God will give them, and the light bulb will go on in your head and say, oh, there's my answer to prayer. This is what I need to do now. Trust him to do that. The mind of Christ, or his attitude, that we've been studying in Philippians as well, is one of waiting on others. Now, I want to use that word in two ways for you today to think about. Waiting on others means serving them, getting behind the car, help push it. An opportunity through love and good works to let your light so shine. But it also means waiting, meaning being patient, being long-suffering, being gentle. In 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 24 to the end of the chapter, it says, the servant of the Lord must not be impatient, must not strive, must not push, but he must be gentle, patient in helping those that God puts in his path, waiting for God to produce the results in the right time. The servant of the Lord. I know you want to be a servant of the Lord. Otherwise, you would not be listening in here today. They that wait upon the Lord, we're told in Psalm 40, will renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles, and they will fly like eagles. I hope that you'll be waiting upon the Lord, both in terms of serving him, but also in terms of praying, waiting upon him to answer, expecting him to answer. He will show you with whom you are to meet and strategize how you are to serve others, and he will also show you those others with whom you are to bless. Expect him to answer prayers. for these things, He will do it. God bless you.